What is up, my Virgos? This is Meg, your Elemental Empress here. Ready to do your tarot reading from Tuesday, the 27th, to March 1st, the full moon, in Virgo, in our first house, because yes, I am a Virgo. So, Virgo sun. So, this is a very special full moon, for us especially. It's the Virgo Pisces axis. Very dreamy, intuitive kind of stuff going on. But considering that the moon is in our first house, the full moon, it has to do with us in general. Your personal growth, like who you are as a person. You could change a hair around, and that has already happened to me just recently. Just the other day, I was blonde. But, but I'm always changing it anyway, so I don't know if that really counts. But I did change it. So, but it's in our first house, so, you know, your impression on the world, you know? Like, how do you want to be perceived? And, not on that, because it just fell out. Alright, how do you want to be perceived, you know? And, so, for my Virgos, for this lovely Virgo full moon, we have the Deviant Moon cards. They are by Patrick Valenza, and they are wicked lovely cards. Sadly, I stepped on the box, so I threw it out. Sorry about that one. But, you can look them up on Google. They're beautiful. And let's get one more time. Yeah, that felt good. Okay. So for my Virgos, here we go. Alright, central issue. The Tower. Okay, so don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't hop off the channel just yet. Okay? Because the Tower can, you know, the Tower is altering things, man. It's changing things so that things will never be the same again. It is a boom moment. It is a out of nowhere, like something is just, it's gone off and something's never going to be the same. Now, it could be a large tower. It could be a little tower. So let's just check out the rest of it first. Okay, so in the foundation, you have the Empress, right? The epitome of growth and stability and things just being awesome. And see, here, she's got this vine, but it looks like it might be a tail, and it's like, it's growing from her. You know what I mean? So, definitely, like, female Virgo, it doesn't matter, female, male Virgo, just the epitome of abundance, things like that. And you have the Tower that's falling down to her, you know? So that's not as scary to me, okay? Alright, so in the recent past, you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, right? In the upright, this dude is about to choke on this sword. You know, he's just shenanigans. Not a good idea. You know what I mean? Here, in the reverse, I read the Seven of Swords in reverse. People read the Seven of Swords all differently. I read the Seven of Swords as a well-laid plan. Okay? So, more than likely, this tower, yeah, it's gonna hit ba-boom, but you were preparing. You were preparing for something. Alright, and you have some serious manifesting cards, because you just got the Magician in the upright. Check him out. He's pretty, like, he's a pretty serious guy right here, you know what I mean? Like, he's pretty kind of scary with his jester outfit on and all that business. But a really good card to get. Now, you got 3 trumps in a row. That's what's crowning you. This is this current moment in time. Like, this week. So, this is really, like, this full moon in Virgo, like, I can feel it. I can feel it. And maybe, you know, yeah, yes, I'm a weirdo. I have do-do-do. You know what I mean? I would be a weirdo to some people. What's weird to you is definitely not weird to me, I'm pretty sure. But, let's see what we got for the outcome. Alright, so we got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So, this is like, you finding out, all right, or like an idea that didn't triumph in victory. Let's see what's on the bottom here. All right, so this is the Ten of Wands reversed. This way, you see this guy looks like a goblin or something, and he's carrying this big load of wands. You drop that, okay? You drop that. You weren't doing all the work. We're gonna honor that card. We're gonna leave that right there, and we're gonna clarify here with the Radiant Rider Waite now, and the mini. So the Ace of Swords in reverse is really, and the Tower for sure. But I mean, you got manifesting stuff. You got plans laid out. You dropped a bunch of shenanigans that you didn't need. All right, so let's see. What's our Tower about? The Ace of Wands. Okay, so regardless, you got two aces. You got something brewing here, Virgos. This is the divine spark, the idea, in some cases people call it the D card, but like here it's like boom, idea, something, something creative, because right below it we got the Empress and we got the Magician. So something manifested, an idea manifested. Like, this does not look like a bad tower to me, even though we got this Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so with the Empress, we have the Ten of Cups. So that's like happy time with your family, right? So you could have some kind of boom idea moment. Let's see here. All right, so the plan, the well-laid plan there had to do with the Five of Wands. There was some arguments going on in the past, and I think your well-laid plan, I think you, and it's still about, like, the Seven of Swords, no matter what, it's still about, like, skipping away, so I think you, bounced out of an argument, like, this, I am beyond this, like, no more, we ain't doing this no more, right? So, let's see what, our Magician here is doing. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're a female and you have that in your Sun, Moon, or Rising, of course, it applies to you. But if you're a female that's got a very creative idea, right, or there's a female around you with a very creative idea, it looks like she's looking good, and that's looking good. Now, let's look and see what this Ace of Swords reverse is about, because that's the only real confusion here to me. Alright, so, the Ace of Swords reverse, this is confusion, right? It's a confusion card. It's the Seven of Cups. We're confused about what to take, right? What to take. And then, this could be, like, about not speaking your truth because you're confused. Let me see. So you got the Hierophant. You got the Hierophant. You got, sign of Taurus. You're confused. You could be confused about an air sign that, you might be getting offers or something like that from, and, it could be, through like a business, you're not really trusting this person. I'm seeing this as a person as well. Alright, so we have an air sign person here, but this lady right here is all about the truth. And what's right, and cutting through the BS. Now, the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's not cutting through the BS. So, there's a level of confusion, about this hierarchy, of people, of situation. It could be a job situation. It could be a hospital situation. Maybe somebody was in the hospital and you weren't sure about what was going on with them, and then someone cuts through and tells the truth, or it's a doctor. Okay. So, and then it shows from you going to the truth, you're trying to keep your balance here. Trying to keep your balance here in the situation. And, I'm going to pull one more. So. Alright, so you got the King and the Queen of Swords. So you could absolutely have a couple here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And one of them could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. One of them, whatever. But when you have a couple come up, usually they'll come up in the same suit. But it looks like where you are right now, like where you set yourself up to be, is like the perfect situation for you. I feel like this situation that's coming up towards the full moon, where you don't have clarity, because the Ace of Swords in reverse is not having clarity, and then you got the Seven of Cups not having clarity, and then you have this hierarchy that you don't have clarity with, or maybe it could be the sign of Taurus, right? So then you have, there's a little picture show I'll give you here. Okay, so this couple, this King and Queen of Swords, is trying to find balance, and I bet you one of them is an earth sign, which would be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you could absolutely be involved in this couple, or you're the one keeping the balance for them. So yeah, I think that the Tower situation is a really good situation for you. I think it's something that is changing. It's absolutely changing your life. That's what the Tower does. It breaks things down that were built on faulty ground, and it makes it so things will never be the same again, right? But you got that with the divine spark, the inspiration, the Ace of Wands, right? And then below that, I mean, it feels completely protected, like what you're doing, because you have the Empress in your foundation, and then you have you, which I believe is you, as the Magician. Unless you're a male, but you could be like a feminine male, and be this Queen of Wands, because that's an inspired queen. Like you're doing something that's inspired to you, And this situation right here feels like a situation that's brought in later on in the week, or the full moon will cover 30 days, right? So this could be a situation that comes up within these 30 days with this couple of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that involves Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and some type of hierarchy where you don't really have clarity on the situation, so you're trying to find balance, and the balance is in between the king and the queen. And the queen is looking over at the king. So and the king is just looking out at us, but the queen is looking over at the king. So it looks to me like she's looking for some kind of truth, or something to be said, or something to be done about this king. So I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity and information on our non-clarity having cards at the end there. But yeah, if you enjoyed the reading, please like and share and subscribe. And once again, I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, your favorite side chick. And if you would like an in-depth reading with me, just look in the about below and hit me up with my email. All right, take care, Virgo.